drop a point. So you drop 2, 1, 0, and you drop 0, you're out. Alright? So when that goal bar get eliminated, then you got the other 3, then you're gonna start scoring from the other person. Okay? The numbers don't start back at 3. If somebody get eliminated and you're at 1, you keep going down and going down and going down. You covered? Last man standing, $100. Now, let me make it clear. You can stop this ball with your hands, your foot, your head, your neck, whatever you feel like stopping with. But make sure it does score. You got it? Bob, drop the ball in the middle. Everybody understand? Hold on. Everybody understand? I want somebody being, hold on. So we're starting at 3. Everybody got 3 points. Whenever a goal score, you drop it to 2. You can score on anybody. Okay? When you drop to 0 points, you're out. You understand? I want somebody keeping tab on this goal. John, keep tab on this one. So she have 3. Everybody's at 3. You keep tabs on this one. Alright? Well, when you drop, you go above. You keep tabs above there, right? Ready? Go! Alright. Last side in. Tiana? She's at 2. There we go. Drop again if you need money. Let's 27. Alright. You got 2 at 2 and 2 at 3. Send the ball out. I'm probably dropping his head out. Yeah. No. Even if he's still at 2. Here we go. Hello. That's score. Alright. Video rest. It's score. Alright. We got all 4 at 2. All 4 at 2. Hold on. Go back here. Wait, hold on, Bob. Go back here on the goal bar. So you get the ball that advantage. Go back here and goal line. Drop on your goal line. Come back here and goal line. Come to the middle, Bob. This big stick. Here we go. Alright, here we go again. Look at dribbling. You won't always ball and dribble. Just don't let ball go, you go.
Let it go the way it is.
Yeah. Blessed evening, ladies and gentlemen. We are playing this fun game. You have 3 lives. You have your goal bar to protect. And if you are scored on 3 times, you are out. And the person who is last remaining is the winner and gets the money. You ain't even control the ball there. You were a left footer, or this is your phone here? You were a left footer. Oh, but either foot. Yeah, that's what they all say. That's what they all say. But we are here for this fun game. $100 at stake, and the ball now to be. It's gonna be restarted here now. Let's see, a header in, and she just nodded that one little wide there. All these girls, I assume they have some footballing experience. Oh, yes, they did. Yes. Yes. Yeah, I see Khadija Mars. Yes, Khadija Mars is over there as well. Yes. Mr. Bob Ford is going to take the restart. He puts it down on the ground. Oh, that's a nice turn. Oh, she almost did it. These young ladies vying for $100. Here's Mars. Nice touch there by Mars. She can score that punch, She can score that punch, man. So Padmore is gone. 3 goals conceded. And Mars finishing it with a plum. I feel Mars can win this, ain't true. Khadija Mars. So the final will be maybe against Mars and the other lady. Oh, they're trying to win that one. And it's a coming together in the middle. You may need the physio to come on, but seems that she's okay. Another restart. Here we go, Mars. She's won that one, and she shoots that one wickedly. That one is just past the post. Gonna have a restart now in the middle. Throwing that one on, controlling. And that's a brilliant goal. It's a brilliant goal. She's finished that one beautifully. It's lovely. Here we go again. It's Mars. I'm not sure the other 2 ladies. I know Mars, though, has the ball in the midfield. Can she score it? And Mars, she saves it on the line. That's the goalkeeper in her, you know. She's a goalkeeper by profession. And she gets up and scores again. Mars with another one. And we're down to the final 2. 2 more ladies are left. Who is going to get the $100? I think it's going to be Mars, though. I feel it's going to be Mars. In my best page and dialect. Mars, the header is in! And it's a goal! She should have scored that. Didn't she score? Oh my. Mars, she gets there first. She loses it. Can she score it? Mars! Having to save it. Oh, this is so interesting. I've never seen this played before, and I love it. I love this game and all the versions of soccer that we can come up with in our minds. John, man, put on your ball there before you girls let you down. Here's Mars for the $100. Mars, can she get it? Mars, she keeps it in. A dribble, hurts herself. She's limping now. Is she okay? I think she's fit to continue. They must start on the goal line. And then they will sprint to the ball. Mars gets there second. Can she score? It comes off the post. She just wasn't able to get there. And these girls are giving it their all for this version of football. On the line is $100. A hard ours. A hard ours. 100 Bajan smackaroos. Having to give the girls a bit of a rest. They're tired. This is just a bit of intermission.
Now this could be it. Burke is there. Burke with a good clearance. Lovely goalkeeping by Burke.
And Mars loses out. Loses out to a great player. Mars couldn't summon her goalkeeper powers. And she's done. Well done. to the ladies. I love it. I love this game.
Now this could be it. Burke is there. Burke with a good clearance. Lovely goalkeeping by Burke. His
Finale at 7. Accept.
Playing dangerous football deep inside the own half. Stevenson with a chance. Good ball. And that's goal number 2. Burke going away from everybody. The score remains 3-1. And that is 4-1. No! It would not go in.
What she said? Oh, video. May want for both of us stand. Are you ready to go on camera, right?
Okay, we have a minute football.
And you're not see being generic questions.
Please do, because I hope to laugh my way.
The food on my face, right?
I don't even know the name of the team. How we gonna win this shit?
I already know the minus, so.
But I know the two players in the two teams, so I guess.
I mean, next one's that playing.
This is third place, right?
Mhm.
Yeah, I
There's,
know most of these players.
Females can ball and Glennis's.
Shanice and them made the finals last year. Who in the
No,
Because this was a big squad. Because this was a number of the junior players I actually coached. So in terms,
blessed evening once again, and we're here at the futsal finals of the Women's Futsal Challenge. And I'm joined by Tanya Wiggins. She's a popular commentator and a connoisseur of the women's game in Barbados especially, and she's here to take in some of the action. First of all, Tanya, it's great to see you after so long. I don't really get to see you often, even though we run in the same football circles. But it's great to see you. How are you doing?
I'm doing great, actually, and lovely to see you again. Thanks for having me. I am very happy to be here at this futsal finals. As a connoisseur, as you said, in women's football, me being a player years ago would never have envisioned that this would happen. So I'm happy to be here today.
Fantastic. And one thing I've been saying about the Futsal Challenge is that it is really opening new doors to other versions of the game. And this version has been made to look so beautiful by these girls, not because of their females, of course, but because of how they play and how they adapt to this game as well. So how do you see the evolution of futsal aiding in the development of the game for females in Barbados?
Well, first off, our numbers are relatively small. So when you have a game of this type that has less players, it's easier for you to field a team. And if you think about the female game, we're very good at touch and in small spaces. So our teams have adapted well to the futsal version here. And it's something that we play because the numbers are small, as I said. What I would say is the transition from the first surface that we were on to this is very different. So I'm impressed to see a number of the more seasoned players have adapted faster than a number of the younger players.
Another thing I've noticed from this version as well is the physicality. The girls do not shirk any challenges. They are not afraid. They're not afraid to take the bumps on the floor, not afraid to scrape the knee. And I'm not trying to say that girls are softer, but if anyone had that notion about these girls, especially in this version of the game, they've been proven wrong. So that also adds to the development of the girls. So you think that there's a common misconception that girls are softer and they cannot rival the men's game, and the women's game will never rival that of the men's?
At the end of the day, if you're a player, you're a player. Male, female, it doesn't matter. And if you come to play, you come to play hard. And one thing that we've recognized about females, they aren't intimidated. They've embraced the game. They've embraced the physicality of the game. And I like that they brought that to this. Even when we were playing 11v11, I found that tackles are tackles. When you coach a player, you coach a player. You don't coach a gender or a sex. So I'm appreciative of when people recognize that our female players have what it takes to play at any level. And watching this game and a men's game, it may be a bit slower, but in terms of the technical aspect of it, the touch is there. So if you want to see females moving around and playing at a high level, here's where it's at.
I always marvel at the technical aspect, especially for the girls. It seems that they're more conscientious about their technical ability. I think the guys sometimes take it for granted because all of them want to dribble and, you know, look like superstars, but the girls really pay attention to their technical abilities, the passing, the controlling, getting the ball through the lines. I know you've seen a lot of talent over the last few weeks. Who are the girls that really stood out to you as real technical, top technical operators?
Well, clearly we have to speak about the under-20 team from years ago. We have players like Shanice Stevenson, who you cannot have a better free...
Former schoolmate of mine.
Ah, there we go. You complimenting you. Clearly, her free kick style is on, and even though she's adapted it to this version of the game and bringing it down and kind of hitting off the ball, you can't take anything away from Soraya, former national player, still playing, and she was a collegiate player. So she has honed her skills overseas, and she's really brought it back here. And a number of the junior players as well who've come through the under-20 program and the senior program, so you can see them standing out. in terms of these two teams playing now. One of those teams have a number of national players in Shauna and Shanice, so the cohesion there is different to say another team. Skill level wise, I liked like how the draw was just anybody could be on a team, but some teams were interestingly more stacked than others. However, they did have some teams whose benches were not as deep. But what I like is that they moved their players around, and as the tournament progressed, you saw the skill progress, you saw the confidence and the progression and the style of play of a number of players.
So basically, what you're saying is the BFA should continue a tournament like this.
How can they not? Please, let's be real. In the evolution of football internationally, the women's game is where it's at. We can't discount in the last FIFA Women's World Cup the numbers and the viewership. You no longer have that argument, oh, people aren't watching the game. People are watching the game. We just have not moved there fully. And as chair of the Women's Sport Commission at the Barbados Olympic Association, I'm always very supportive of any activity that involves our women and our young females. So before, when I played, when I was the only female on the team, now you can actually field a number of teams. So the interest is there is just now for the Barbados Football Association to set into motion what has been written and what is happening internationally.
Great, superb stuff. I tell you, she's a football connoisseur. She knows her stuff. Now, these games about to play, Lionesses playing in the third place alongside females can ball. I think you expected females can ball to get to the final. Unfortunately, they got beat. Maybe could have forced the game into overtime, but they're beaten in the third place. You expect them to take third place?
The thing about football is it's played on the field. It doesn't matter who your starting lineup is, how many stars you have. Look at Real Madrid, look at any of the international teams. So it has to be played on the day. I mean, this team went in with the #1 goalkeeper for Barbados in Kerry, but it didn't work out. So we're going to have to see how it happens. If I had to call it, we know who we would call. But I'm a football person, and I like to watch a game and see how it evolves.
The same thing for the final two. SHOTTAS, Futsal SHOTTAS versus Girls with Goals. Soraya topping Herbert with Girls with Goals. She's really propelled them through the tournament, and SHOTTAS have been a real slick unit. So what type of football would you prefer? You prefer the slick passers to win, or you prefer the team led by this talisman or taliswoman to come out on top? Which one do you prefer?
A bit of both, because that's what carries you. As much as you have great players on a team and you have a star, if it's not cohesive, it doesn't work. There's no I in team, you and I know that. And Soraya is a great player, but she also brings that experience to bring her team together. Because when they started in the tournament, they were young. They only started with 4 or 5 players. And they built over time. Because if you had watched that first game, you would have ruled them out. But as we say, she's a strong individual who's brought her team with her, but she can't do it alone. So she has to also pull her team with her. And I'm expecting a great showing from that team, as well as all the teams in the semifinals and finals.
Tanya Wiggins, my sister, thank you so much. We'll be back with the third place game and the final.
Drinking some fire water. Wendy has some Johnny Walker. Drinking some fire water. With a bunch in Shizira, Wendy has some Johnny Walker. Pick up our drinkers in at this place right now. I got all of the yellow wine, we're drinking some fire water. Energy got me feeling so high.
But luckily for her, no real danger yet to the Lionesses' goal. Here's P.L.B. ball. Ball is blocked. And looking to clear that one. Here's Stevenson winning again. Turn again. Pass into the midfield. 2 players for company, 2 opponents for company. And she flicks that one out. Very determined. A nice play from Lionesses. Ball played down through the lanes. Looking to the interception. It's 2-on-1. Here she goes 1-on-1 with the goalkeeper. The shot is blocked again by Yard. And she really got back and helped her team out.
Well, good defensive cover from the Lioness. They are roaring at the moment. The scoreline remains 1-0.
The Lionesses again fighting their way, trying to keep this 1-0 lead with the hopes that they can claim the bronze medal. Here's female skin ball looking to play at one inside. Stevenson is the target for most of their attacks. The ball is from this shot is from distance, and it's kept out. Once again, possession given away. Coming together in the midfield. She's fighting hard. It's 1 against 2, and she forces the defender into the mistake, and is under the possession of Lionesses now. Ball played back into the defense. Looking to play that one to the lanes. Looking for the flick, and it's nothing doing. And it's 1-0 on the scoreline in favor of the ladies in white, the Lionesses, and females can ball. F.C.B. will be hoping that it's not over for them. Looking to turn now. Defense very tenacious in their work. Here comes F.C.B. Ball played over to the right. Can she get there? She does. Nice control. Gets past Nandi Young. The cross is in, but the defender is there to help. And the ball is kicked all the way down to the opposite goalkeeper's quarters. Here come F.C.B. again. Stevenson jigs past one. Gets the ball over to the left, but it's deflected out. And still under the possession of females can ball. Play now on the left. Looking for the intricate play. Stevenson with the back heel is brilliant, but it's blocked again by Yard in the heart of the Lioness defense. Ball cheekily played to the midfield again, looking to get to the lanes. Stevenson can recycle possession. Stevenson will play it again. 1-on-1 with the goalkeeper. Can she slap this one in the bottom corner? Jinkin play juxtaposed, going all the way up the other end of the pitch. Kimberly Ellis for F.C.B. It's 1-1.
Well, a very good combination play and good finishing also. Scoreline reveals that on the night, females can ball. They have come back, having been knocked out of the semi-final. They've now equalized against the Pride of the Lioness. 1-1 the scoreline.
And we restart now. The header is in for F.C.B. It's 1-1 on the scoreline. All is square here at the gymnasium. Lionesses fighting hard. No one yet leading in this bronze medal race. But the Lionesses can see if they can have one last say. Here they come. Lionesses trying to exhaust the right wing. Still with possession. Playing it quickly. Gets past one. It's 2-on-1. Here she is. She's inside. Danger area. And the Lionesses. Cool as you like. It's 2-1.
The combination play of these two young ladies has been fantastic throughout. They've moved with grace and purposefulness. And at the moment, the score, Pride of Lioness 2, females can ball 1. Burke will never forget tonight. Having played all of the matches and don't concede a goal, she have conceded 5 in one evening so far.
And here they come again, Lionesses. Can they get another one? She's been smothered there and unable to make something of it. It's 2-1 to the Lionesses. The shot from distance from Stevenson. And just like that, it's 2-2. Itania was mentioning the free kick technique of Stevenson during halftime, during the break. And once again, it's proven costly for her opponents. It's 2-2 after Marissa King's go-ahead goal. Stevenson restores parity.
Well, definitely she is not a keeper. She plays very well outside, but she put her legs at it, and the ball was in the back of the net before she could even move her hands. So 2-2 the scoreline as we roll inside the last few minutes of the first half. Females can ball 2. Someone is going to get a yellow card in a moment. And the Lionesses 2. 2 to the scoreline as them play off fair for the third place.
The free kick signaled, and here we go for the Lionesses. They will restart this game. Ball looking to be played through the lines. Marissa King is on it. She gets past one. Can she cross it in? She hits it in on the west. And the goalkeeper is successful in holding that one. But they come again. Lionesses loses the footing at the dangerous and very vital moment. Females can ball played into the middle. Here's Stevenson looking to get through the lines again, looking for that return pass. Yard. And the possession stays with the Lionesses. Here come the Lionesses. Ball played forward now. Looking to get a go-ahead goal. It's been pulsating stuff here tonight. 2-2 on the scoreline, and neither team wanting to give an inch.
Well, as we approach the halftime, I believe 2-2 would be a good scoreline, and we can look for an emphatic second half. Both teams have played well. They're playing with their hearts and soul to get that third place and the bronze medal. The winner tonight will get $5,000 for winning the tournament. We would also have the most disciplined and fair play team, best goalkeeper, most goals, and obviously the player of the tournament. At the moment, 2 to the scoreline. Females can ball 2. Pride of Lioness 2.
And if we had forgot to mention, the Lionesses are in white and F.C.B are in pink. The ball, she's kept it on, and the ball is across, but there have been no takers, unfortunately, and cannot get a third goal. That's great work by Kimberly Ellis. And now Lionesses will look to get us underway. 13 minutes gone in this first half of this bronze medal game, the third place game. Ball played forward, intercepted, and females can ball give away possession to the Lionesses, who will look to get this one restarted from the right, just in front of the officials and the medic crew. F.C.B looking to come, looking to send that one over the heads of the opponents. Yard, she's being chased by so many opponents there. Can she keep her composure and keep her nerve? And she has got that one off of the opponent and is still in the possession of her beloved Lionesses. 2-2 on the scoreline. All even so far. Ball played over. I think she took too long with bringing the ball on. And the possession has been squandered, and now it's F.C.B, females can ball in the pink, who will get the game restarted with a free over on their left-hand side. Ball now being played across, still under the possession of F.C.B. Playing it back, F.C.B once again, nice connecting pass, but Lionesses make the interception in midfield. She has to make it to an opponent. She lets that one run out. Perhaps hoping that the possession was hers. And a bit of unruly play, we can consider it. Here they come now. F.C.B with the restart. The shot is in, it's blocked again. Header goes on. May have to stop for a head injury. But here come Lionesses. They're going forward. But F.C.B win the ball at the back.
Well, you said about the head, lots and lots of goals have been scored, over 50 goals, and still no headed goals in the tournament. Amazing. Nothing like that has happened. One of the Lioness players has gone down, and the medic is there very, very quickly. The final coming up sharp at 7 p.m., and that will be played between Futsal SHOTTAS and Girls with Goals. At the moment, though, 2 to the scoreline, and we've had an entertaining afternoon, and we look forward to the finals.
We restart now after the pause for the good cause. Here F.C.B calm now. On the right, the shot from distance hits the photographer on target. With the photographer, he may have been glad it didn't hit his expensive equipment. Here come the Lionesses now. Trying to play that one in the midfield, looking to return with the 1-2. She goes down. Stevenson. And drill that one at Cumberbatch, who stands firm to block it. Here come the Lionesses. Peg back in there. Half Stevenson. She's there. She's there. Is she fouled? I think she had her leg taken from her. And the referee points to the spot. She was right there, Johnny on the spot. Making no mistake, pointing to the spot, and now F.C.B have the initiative.
Well, a penalty here, the whistle going at the right moment. The keeper would have a big task on her hands. Stevenson, a prolific scorer. She has 22 goals in the tournament. And should she score this, that would be 23, but I leave it all up to you.
So Stevenson, she's already scored a magnificent one. Can she make a second one? In off the post. Stevenson, 3-2 in the 17th minute. And with a brace to her name, Keith gave you the 23 goals. I'm sure she's going to get the golden boot. No one's as close to her. Here come Lionesses. Looking to hit back straight away. Marissa King gets the ball ricocheting off of her. But I think this one is going to trickle out of play. And Netanya can control well and return it to the surface. Here come the Lionesses now. Moving very quickly, very much more sprightly than they did in the semi-final. This is their last chance for any fame and glory. Here comes Stevenson now looking to turn on two players for company. But she plays that one back safely. Ball played over to the right. Here she is now facing up with Yard. And Yard is strong. And she's there to prevent any further damage that F.C.B can cause. Here they are on the right. Given to Stevenson. Give and go. Stevenson with a shot, and it's in the corner. A hat trick for Stevenson. An instinctive finish. It's 4-2.
Well, Stevenson did not get it right in the semi-final game. She was closed down throughout the game in the semi-final with girls from goals. But tonight, in this one, she has proven that she has the ability to score and score. She has scored a hat trick, and she has gone to 24 and still a lot of time to play. So it is female skin ball leading by 4-2.
Indeed they do. Female skin ball enjoying the exchanges here. But here comes Lionesses now. It's King. The shot saved. Drawing a save. Again in the corner. Lionesses never say die.
Well, there's no doubt about it that Camilla Burke is an excellent keeper. She played earlier without conceding. Then she conceded 3 goals tonight in the first game. And then she conceded 2. But she was brilliant again. That's a good thing by Yard. She going forward again.
His Yard moving out of the defense, looking to get this cross-field pass. More like a Hollywood pass. That misses his target, but they're still in possession, Lionesses. Need to commit some players forward. Yard is forward. Here they come now. Yard, oh, just misstep. And the ball trickles out of play now. Forward now, F.C.B. Here's Stevenson on a hat trick, well, on a beaver trick. Desperate challenge there, desperate lunge. And the female scan ball on the ball. Attempting to go forward now. Ball played forward. Here's Stevenson. Wide. Oh, found the ball to her teammate in acres of space. But nothing doing on that occasion. It's 4-2, Keith. And I think the Lionesses have to leave it for the second half to do something about the score.
Well, we are very close to the end of the first half, the first 15 minutes. Lionesses started off very proudly and were leading 2-0. But then female skin ball came roaring back, and now they lead on the night by 4-2. And I anticipate that the whistle to end the first half will go very soon.
Stevenson, again, her shot is blocked. Finally, she's really been the difference between these two teams in the last 10 minutes or so. She's really come alive. I know she's walking over confidently to deliver this free. Playing it short, quickly, on the ground. Female skin ball looking to play that one over on the left. Good control. Ball is adjudged to have gone out. Marissa King now looking to make the quick restart. The ball is blocked. Yard Ball played forward. Interception by female skin ball. And the ball is still under the possession of the Lionesses. Can they draw it at least back to 4-3 before time elapses on this first half? Here's King playing that one forward. That's the final kick of the half, is it? Maybe just about. And that is, the whistle goes, it's halftime, 4-2. Keith, what do you make of that first half?
A pulsating half with 6 goals, and at the moment, it means that females can ball will go in at halftime with a comfortable lead of 4-2. Lioness with a lot of work to do. We look forward to a good second half. We will join you in 10 minutes.
Switch from 15 to 20-minute halves is hard too. That it make a big difference, especially here. Here's hotter than
F.C.B doing well.
standard.
They want to answer for it.
Well, their goalkeeper.
They want to answer this position.
Yard is the only body in the back that can actually.
You have your own chance. You have 30 seconds to go to the goal. Just close it down.
Because that's a good sign of attack if she needs to.
Yeah, 5,000.
That's what he makes sisters forget his pain on football.
Blocked again by Yard. And she really got back and helped her team out.
Well, good defensive cover from the Lioness. They're roaring at the moment. The scoreline remains 1-0.
The Lionesses again by Yard in the heart of the Lioness defense ball. Cheekily played to the midfield again, looking to get to the lanes. Stevenson can recycle possession. Stevenson will play it again. One-on-one with the goalkeeper. Can she slap this one in the bottom corner? Jinkin play juxtaposed. Lionesses trying to exhaust the right wing. Still with possession. Playing it quickly. Gets past one. It's 2-on-1. Here she is. She's inside. Danger area. And the Lionesses. Cool as you like. It's 2-1.
The combination play of these two young ladies.
Unable to make something of it. It's 2-1 to the Lionesses. The shot from distance from Stevenson. And just like that, it's 2-all. Itania wasn't mentioning the free kick technique of Stevenson during halftime. Play through the lanes. Marissa King is on it. She gets past one. Can she cross it in? She hits it in and the rest. And the goalkeeper is successful. And F.C.B. only picked the ball. She's kept it on. And the ball is across. But there have been no takers, unfortunately. And cannot get a third goal. One in the midfield looking to return with the 1-2. She goes down. Stevenson. And drill that one at Cumberbatch, who stands firm to block it. Stevenson, she's there. She's there. Is she fouled? I think she had her leg taken from her. And the referee points to the spot. She was right there, Johnny on the spot. So Stevenson, she's already scored a magnificent one. Can she make a second one in off the post? Stevenson, 3-2 in the event. Any further damage that F.C.B. can cause? Here they are on the right. Given to Stevenson, give and go. Stevenson with a shot, and it's in the corner. A hat trick for Stevenson, an instinctive finish. It's 4-2.
Well, Stevenson did not get it right in this.
Exchanges here. Here comes Lionesses now. It's King. The shot saved. Trying to save. Again in the corner. Lionesses.
She was injured. I knew the keeper was injured. You could have tell.
4-2. 4-2.
Yeah, they were.
Once again, we're back with the second half of this third place game. This bronze medal game is 4-2 on the scoreline, courtesy of a hat trick by Shanice Stevenson for females can ball in the pink. But the Lionesses are fighting strong and hoping that they can reduce the arrears here this evening. Second half kicking off at 6:36. Nice turn in the midfield. Here's females can ball on Stevenson with a shot. It was destined for the top corner, but plucked out of there by the goalkeeper, the substitute goalkeeper.
But again, Stevenson showing her brilliant qualities, turning, looking for goal number 4. She struck it well, but in the end, the keeper parried it around the post. Score remains 4-2.
Indeed, and now females can ball, looking for the advantage, but they've been smothered there. And now it's the possession of Lionesses. Yard playing that one quickly, taking a little too long at the same time. But I think she rushed her pass in the end and then it was misplaced. But the possession is still with females can ball. 4-2, playing that one along the ground, looking for the deft touch. But she missed that one, and it's still 4-2 on the scoreline.
Well, it went right away across the goal. The keeper watched it agonizingly going towards the back post, but in the end, it drifted away and ran into touch. So here we go with the pride.
Lionesses now looking to play that left-sided pass. Plays that one, looking for the turn now, looking for a teammate, looking for someone in the middle, the back heel to the touchline. She wanted the team to be on her wavelength rather than play to what the team had provided her with. And it's still 4-2. Lionesses not capitalizing from that period of play. Females can ball, tossing this one down now, headed on. Playing strong. Looking to defend. The ball is, she runs that one out. Unfortunately, females can ball and Lionesses fighting hard to see who will claim the bronze medal. But right now, females can ball. Look at the turn. Lionesses, the crosser shot. And it's fingertips away by the goalkeeper, Marissa King, coming close but no cigar.
Well, that's a good turn and a good shot and good keeping from Burke again. She has been in mature form throughout the tournament. Unfortunately, she have conceded 5 in one evening, but she have done extremely well for females can ball, and that was again a quality save, diverting the ball past the upright. 4-2 the score line. Females can ball.
Ball into the side netting, and females can ball can get the game kick-started now. Ball on the left. No one in support as yet. Here they come now, females can ball. Looking to put together something fancy like. Females can ball, keeping off the defender. But once again, the tenacious defending from both teams. And the ball over to Stevenson, unmarked on the left. In space, looking for the shot again. Just past the post. Females can ball, striking fear into the hearts of Lionesses.
Well, the scoreline remained 4-2 on the night. Females can ball in pink, leading 4-2. Lionesses in white looking to get back. That's a good save again. She may be a substitute goalkeeper, but she has done really well on 2 occasions in this half, keeping the scoreline down to 4-2.
Lionesses making sure, keeping their wits about them and making sure that they're not conceding any more goals. The goalkeeper really helping them out. And here come females can ball. Females can ball now. Give up possession to the Lionesses, who now have the opportunity to come forward once again. Fall forward now by Yard. And here they come. Looking for the flick first time. Stevenson intercepts in the midfield. Can keep the ball for her team. Played over to the right. Looking for the return pass. Pass is the name of the game. Stevenson with it again. Nice dribble to get past her marker. Tenacious defending still by the Lionesses. Is over on the right, and the ball comes in into the side netting. Thrown out again by Lionesses. They come again. Stepped inside of her opponent. Looking to step back outside. A shot from distance is held on by the goalkeeper. End-to-end stuff. And it's still 4-2 on the scoreline.
Well, good movement from the Lionesses, but in the end, a weak shot. Shots like that wouldn't beat Burke. You have to hit it to Burke's left or right. But those side balls, that's, as we call it in Bajan parlance, sugar cake for Burke. She held it kindly and comfortably, and they lead on the night by 4-2. Remember, the final will be played at 7 when we see Girls with Goals coming up against Futsal SHOTTAS.
Indeed, SHOTTAS versus Girls with Goals in the final. And the referee brings it back, and infringement was spotted. And the temperature is certainly rising here in the Wildy Gymnasium. The sun has set over here in this neck of the woods. Ball played forward now. F.C.B. Stevenson. Ball played into the middle. Can she get around it? Can she get a shot? Stevenson is there. And the keeper makes a fantastic save. The shot is in again and over the crossbar.
Well, that was brilliant. Stop shotting. She put her body inside there and denied Stevenson another goal. Here we go with, oh, that wouldn't score. Easy pickings for Burke. They desperately want a 3rd goal to make it a thrilling finish, because should females can ball scores again, it'll be all over bar the shout. And 4-2 the scoreline.
Kick now for Lionesses. Ball played. Sound to the back post. Can she get a goal here? Just ricochets off her and goes out for a goal kick. Much to the chagrin of her teammates. Still 4-2 on the scoreline. And Girls with Goals now looking to get restarted here now. Stevenson gets the pass over to the right. Ball now played intricately down. And Stevenson gets it back on the left. Return pass. Can they get back across? And she's blocked by Marissa King, who saw the danger and was first on the scene.
Well, the girls not taking any prisoners. Good defensive work. And in the end, the ball running into touch. Ball going high from Stevenson. 4-2 the scoreline.
Here we come again. Lionesses. Lionesses to restart. It's King, the shot. Just missed the post by a whisker. And if there's anyone to get Lionesses back in the game, it's King.
Well, I don't know if they're going to get back into this game. Time is running out. 4-2 remains the scoreline. Very, very, very good game by female skin ball. They roll the ball out. I'll control it with the prosthesis and all. You didn't see that control this time, Maitland. Excellent control. Good play again. Blessings to both teams. That will be a free. The girls must work hard and learn the rules for the next tournament for sure, because they get agitated very quickly when the whistle goes. But only two persons are in charge, the two refs.
That is indeed true. And the ref is helping F.C.B. to defend this one legally and assisting Lionesses in taking a shot. From this angle, I can see the side netting was a bit open. I can Lionesses now get this one on target. They don't. They're blocked right in front of the bar, looking for a teammate now. Ball played to the middle. Yard looking to knock that one into the bar from there. But he succeeded in knocking the ball over the cross bar. 8 minutes gone in the second half of this bronze medal game. And we're just moments away from the 7 o'clock finale. Stepped in there, nice tackle. F.C.B. Here they come now on the left. King. I think that was me. I think that was me that controlled that one coming over here. No problem. Great control by the both of us. Here's Stevenson now looking to get past King, and she does not. Marissa King plays it forward, looking for the return pass. It is not to her standard, not to her liking. And another forward play goes up begging for the Lionesses.
Well, she tried to use the outside of her foot to Bennett, but in the end it was always going to be behind. And in the end, no danger, and females can ball will close it down.
And King taking a bit of a tumble in front of us, but such is the tenacity and such is the power that these girls are playing with. And approaching the final 10 minutes, the final half of this second half. And it's still kind of evident that female skin ball can run away with this one unless the Lionesses can have a say. But female skin ball are trying to have their own say, and they're still on the ball here now. Referee awarding a free kick on the right side. Female skin ball looking to spot up this one, add to their advantage, possibly. Ball played to the right, anticipating the cross. It's a cross, and it's an easy finish. Kimberly Ellis makes it 5-2, and that could be the final nail in the coffin, Keith.
Well, I believe the nail was in the coffin. It just needed to be tapped down a little stronger, but surely the Lionesses will not come back tonight. 5-2 the scoreline. Females can ball, running away with this victory for third place.
As I said, females can ball. They were a bit understated in their semi-final game against Girls with Goals. We have a timeout currently. Females can ball, Keith, had a pretty understated game in their semi-final, but now the likes of Stevenson and Ellis have certainly come to the party, and they look to have consolidated this bronze medal with about 10 minutes remaining in the second half.
Well, the difference in the semi-final is that their key players were closed down very early, so they would never have had those chances that they had now. And they are showing that they're still a class team. One or two players on the bench I'm hoping will get a play before the conclusion, because they didn't get a lot of play in the semi-final game. And now they're winning 5-2. They can afford to make substitutions. 5-2 the scoreline as the other teams prepare for the big final. They're playing for $5,000.
Play for big money, certainly. And one of the commentators are getting a cut of that. But definitely not. Well, indeed not. We're just here for the love of this magnificent sport. And in this format, we've seen so much great action over the last month or so. And we're coming to a fitting climax this evening. And this bronze medal game has certainly raised the temperature and piqued our interest for the final. We're about to begin, about to restart. I think Lionesses will be the ones to get us underway for the final 10 minutes of the second half. Kimberly Ellis just made it 5-2. Just made it 5-2 for the female skin ball. And now it's a matter of consolidating this 3-goal cushion. Lionesses now with a mountain to climb as they proceed. The referees cooperating, making sure they're ready. And Lionesses, here they come. Here's King. Is she going to pass it? She elects not to. The shot almost takes out the photographer. His height served him well on that occasion. Maybe if he was about 6 feet tall, he would have been struck on the face. Here's female skin ball. Looking to knock that one out. Leaves her opponent on her knees. Ball played forward. Now the return pass is a bit too heavy. And Marshall's return pass, a bit overcooked, a bit overstated. Here's Ellis now. Marshall again, looking to shoot. Maybe off balanced. Maybe off balanced. But still 5-2 on the scoreline. And Lionesses looking to create once again. The time now is about 13 minutes gone, excluding the timeout. So just over 7 to go. Ball goes out into play, out into touch. And it's still Lionesses now with it. Looking to play it quickly. King. Ball goes out once again. So Keith, just over 7 minutes gone. I think just over 7 minutes to go remaining, I should say. Keeper again. So just over 7 minutes to go in this second half. And I think I can be comfortable by saying that F.C.B. have certainly taken the bronze medal.
Well, that is for real. 5-2. There's no way that the Lionesses could come back and score 6. Not the way the game is going. And to concede so many goals in just a few minutes would be not in comparison to the game. There's a good shot coming in. Ball going just wide. So surely they can start to climb the steps for the third place.
Indeed, ball has to be restarted at the back, according to the referees on the scene. And an infringement has occurred somewhere, and a free is to be taken now, and that's Ellis. And she probably looked to bend this one in at the far post for F.C.B. and probably take their tally up to 6. The shot is just wide, and a goal kick now for the Lionesses, who I no doubt they must be twice as tired as they would have been at this stage. And the ball sadly comes out again, and F.C.B. the unforced errors by the Lionesses and the benefit of F.C.B. playing the ball in the back now. Here they come again. F.C.B. looking for a next goal. The ball is picked up carefully by the referee, the goalkeeper, and here comes King once again. The ball is played over, and it's just missed the post, and King is just setting them up for these easy chances, but the teammates may be too fatigued to take them.
Well, superb play, a good pass right into the path, and the shot was always going wide. Burke, I believe, had it covered, but that was good football from the Lionesses. Shot come in. Oh my goodness, and Burke was brilliant again. Top draw save, good shot. She has to be in line for the goalkeeper of the tournament.
I would agree with that sentiment. And here they come again, F.C.B. Female skin ball. Touch is a bit heavy. And the ball spins back now, still in play. Here's Ellis. Can she turn, can she get a sight of goal? Maybe pull down from the back. Pushed in the back slightly. And causing her to lose her balance. And F.C.B. now can spot up the free kick. And maybe hope to take it to 6-2.
Well, we're waiting to see Marshall trying to tread the ball through the eye of a needle, but she couldn't get it done. Good cover challenge, doing it back.
The shot coming in now is blocked by King. And here she comes. It's 2-on-1. Can the Lionesses do something here? The ball is a bit too much. And she couldn't get her foot wrapped around that one to deliver in a cross, a telling cross back to King. And the Lionesses not able to capitalize. Here's Stevenson. Stevenson now playing this one forward. Here's King. No, the turn. Nice turn. And an easy finish. Hackett with an easy goal. It's 6-2 now on the scoreline. And I tell you, it's all over. F.C.B. have claimed the bronze medal.
It was all over quite some time ago. This is just the covering edge of it. Good football, good finishing. I'm surprised that Stevenson is back on. She has scored most goals. Nobody can catch her. Her team is winning. And I would have loved to see one or two more of the other substitutions being made. Burke is brilliant again.
Stevenson knocks that one forward. And Stevenson looking for the replay and the return again. But F.C.B, they're on the ball. Here they come. Lionesses teasing and toying her opponent. And again, the dribble is made. The cross comes in as blocked. And much to the cheering of the crowd. Brilliant individual skill. And the ball goes out now. Lionesses on the ball.
Well, she has got it.
Lionesses teasing and toying her opponent. And again, the dribble is made. The cross comes in.
And she left not one player for that. She left three with that one swing and turn. Good stuff. That was very, very good.
And the thing is, the entire crowd was just waiting on the dribble, waiting on the drag, waiting on the fake, and they got it to much celebration. But I see over on the other side, Marissa King seemed to have hurt. It looked like her Achilles when she first stopped, maybe her ankle. Here they come now. F.C.B looking to play that one forward. Heavy touch. F.C.B looking to take this one forward now, and the ball is deflected and into the goalkeeper's grasp. But a bit of a happy moment there for Lionesses. Can they use the momentum and the cheering given to them by the crowd, the support given to them by the crowd to press on? But it's going to be quite difficult at 6-2. It's going to be quite difficult, Keith.
Well, the truth is that they have played a good tournament, Pride of Lionesses, but they just lack one or two other players in the squad, and that ball has gone in. Stevenson has scored again. Yes, it's gone in. So she's running away with it. She has scored the most goals, and surely, at the moment, the whistle will be a welcome respite for the Pride of Lionesses.
Yes, very welcome at 7-2. And they're just conceding goals at will now, the Lionesses. They've had a great tournament, but I think this is crash and burn for them now. The pass is made. Nice control. Looking to get it past the goalkeeper, but she was challenged much too early. And she's very nimble in getting over there. Jack be nimble, Jack be quick. And at 44 years of age, it's even the more impressive.
Well, she had to be careful there because that could have been a serious injury. But in the end, she got away with it. And as we go into the closing stages, the score at the moment, Pride of Lionesses, dead, buried and gone. Good goalkeeping, ball runs into touch.
Everybody. The entire that's your entire midfield right there.
Ball running out of play. Nice turn by Lionesses. Win it back in midfield. Lionesses again. Ball played forward one time. Handball. Ball to hand, still handball. Handball there. A bit of frustration. Shauna Evelyn. And she is the one who goes into the referee's book. We hear the horn for the end of the game, and I'm sure we will get the whistle just now. Here's Yard, plays that one forward, blocked by Evelyn, and that's the final whistle of this third place game between F.C.B and the Lionesses. F.C.B take it 7-2.
Emphatic victory. Females can ball. Having reached the semi-finals, they were not able to get to the finals, but they came back and showed that they're a team of class. They will go home with the bronze medal. They won emphatically by 7-2 against Pride of the Lionesses.
They've done well. The top scorer has just won 3rd place. I see Soraya Topping Herbert with her troops, and also Patrina Braffett with her troops, discussing strategy, warming up, getting themselves loose and ready for the ultimate championship game. What's your name? Camilla Burke. You from Girls with Goals? No, F.C.B. I'm here with Camilla Burke. She's from F.C.B. Just completing the 3rd place game, winning 7 goals to 2. Camilla, that result was emphatic. How do you feel about that game?
Well, I feel great. I'm glad that the girls put in the effort at the end. We was confident, or we wanted to get further, get to the finals and play for that $5 grand, but unfortunately, football players only there, so we contented with 3rd place.
So how do you feel about your tournament overall? You played some really great football, really dazzled the fans with some brilliant football. How do you feel about the overall tournament, how your team performed?
I think that was a great tournament in the beginning, yeah. Me personally, I had a great tournament, conceding no goals in the first part of the game. It's only coming to the final day that some went through. And team overall, the girls really put up a fight and really wanted to win this tournament.
So we're talking about futsal in general. This is the first time we've had a futsal challenge in Barbados. What do you feel about this version of the game? And do you think more girls will be interested after seeing you all perform so well?
Yes, I believe that a lot of other girls will come out, because before the girls never had played for any stipends, nothing like that. So, and I think it's a good showing for the first time, and I believe that from here on it should continue, and the girls will do good in it.
So finally, who you got to win the final?
Well,
honestly speaking, who you think will win it?
I think Girls with Goals came from behind, came late, went through on goal difference, and they defeated us in the semi-finals. So I think that they will come.
Wait for the team that beat you?
Yeah.
All right, great. Thanks a lot. Take care. And that was Camilla Burke from the female skin ball. And now I think I'm awaiting the coach of female skin ball. We were well acquainted at the draft, and it's been a great journey to see how the team has come so far. Good afternoon, ma'am. Please remind us of your name.
Nicole McKenzie.
You're the coach of
female scan ball.
Well, I remember we had a conversation on air when it was the draft, and it's been so interesting to see how the team has developed and come to this point. First of all, the 3rd place game, you won it 7-2. What do you think about that result?
That was a great result. Just sorry that it didn't come earlier. But it's a great result.
So the tournament overall, you didn't get to the final. You obviously wanted to get to the final and win, but you have gotten to 3rd place with a team that you only put together a short while ago, and a format that we don't usually play in Barbados as well. So how do you see, what do you think about the team's performance in this inaugural tournament?
Well, in this tournament, the team's performance was excellent. We just had a little disappointment in the semi-final, but they came back in the 3rd place and they performed as usual. I have no problems with the team. I believe that they all tried their best and we had a successful tournament.
Me personally speaking, I think that your team has been one of the standout teams for the entire tournament, and you've played some great football. Do you think there's a good advert for young girls and maybe other girls to start coming to playing futsal and for the development of futsal in Barbados among the women?
Yes, actually, I think that this tournament is a great insight into what's to come, and hopefully this will be an annual thing, because the girls really got excited. You have girls like Joa Gibson and that haven't played football for a while, but they were some of the landmarks. Joa was the first female to go on scholarship for football. So this futsal tournament brought out these girls and excited to play. I think futsal is a good option for women's football.
So final question, if you had to pick a winner now for the final coming up here now, who would you pick if you had to pick a winner?
It's going to be hard. It's going to be hard. I can't call a winner. Both teams are evenly balanced, and where one's strength lies, the other is weak, but we'll see. I ain't going to call it.
Thank you, my sister. Take care. So We've heard from the coach of females can ball, and they have been very content with their performance this season, coming from basically unknowns to each other to finishing third in this inaugural tournament. And we get ready now for the final, which will be played between Girls with Goals and Futsal SHOTTAS. And I think it's appropriate that Futsal SHOTTAS are there and Girls with Goals. So we'll be back soon with the final between these two teams.
You here at the gymnasium for the big final. Two of the best teams in the tournament meeting in what should be a classic. The team in blue Futsal Shotters, and the team in white, they're normally playing also blue, but they're playing in the white shirts marked Futsal. Girls with goals, and they have scored a lots of goals in the last 3 matches, 5, 6, and now tonight 3, 14 goals. One of the top persons in football in Barbados. I'll just ask you one simple question. Based on your knowledge of all of these players, how do you feel the final will go?
Well, Keith, thanks for having me. I think this is going to be an evenly contested game. If you look at the experience and youth and the spread on both teams, they have enough support both in the middle, and the two goalkeepers are very strong. You have players like Joel Gibson, who was overseas playing as well, and Shane Sarah came through the ranks. So they're going to be two good players. Sarah in the mid, Joel in defense. And on the other team, we have Giselle Fields and Patrina Pixie Braffett, who are also two great players. So I'm thinking this game is going to be one that's going to run smooth, lots of technical talent here on the field. So this is going to be evenly contested. I really can't call it yet.
Well, God bless. Thanks for your comments. As the ball starts off down the right side, this is Girls with Goals looking to move and play positively. Tackle comes in. Who will score the first goal? Someone is down injured immediately. Well, one thing I know for sure, there will be a lot of aggressive play in the game. Scoreline, 0-0, not even a minute gone as yet. We pause for a good cause. Remember, if you're watching 15-minute halves, 10-minute halftime, and really and truly, it should be quite intriguing and fascinating. The ball, I believe, will be with Girls with Goals. No, it's Futsal Shotters ball. They immediately have to make a substitution. I believe the player is going off with the medic. So they will restart momentarily. 0-0 the scoreline. Plays it back. Holds it up. Cuts it down the left side. Danger here momentarily. They've gone on a run. Oh, almost an opening goal there. Good football from Futsal Shotters. Here's Gibson with an early shot. Ball charged away. This is Cyrus. She's going to go on a run. She is deadly. That's a good ball in. But the keeper always doing very well. She came off the line, Walker, and collected it cleanly. That's a good shot. That's a good parry by Carrington. Positivity in the start from both teams.
Yes, as I said, this is an evenly contested game. If you look from the get-go, it was aggressive, it was technical. As you can see there, Giselle ran into Joelle. Those two players are not going to pull out, and that's going to be the entire game. 20-minute halves here, and I think it's going to come down to who can maintain it.
Well, that is good recovery. It looked like Futsal Shotters would get an early goal, but then good defensive cover. And now here we go with Gibson. She would look to find her teammate. They link up together most of the times, but in the end, the ball running into touch. Maitland, a terrific start. Both teams on the offensive very early.
Well, it is a final, and both teams have to contest it as though it is such. And the one who fails to do so and fails to get into the climate of the game is normally the loser.
Well, we wait to see who will strike first. The ball all the way back with Girls with Goals. They play it down the right. Ball played across the area. Good cover challenge in the end. One of the players from these teams, well, obviously the player of the tournament. They've played extremely well. That's a free. Some of the fans not happy with that. So we wait to see what they will conjure up from the free. 0-0 the scoreline. Maitland will be keeping the time most of the time. Right on time. We wait. We enter the second minute of the game. So we're topping Herbert. She will take the free kick. Carrington is not an easy player to beat. Oh, there she is, tipping it over. Great save. Lovely shot.
Yes, the shot, the quality of the shot was matched with the quality of the save. The goalkeeper keeping her out. I think that was one destined for the top corner. But we play again.
While we wait for the corner, ball comes in. Carrington goes down. She misses the ball at the back post. And it's 1-0 out of nothing. to Girls with Goals.
Girls with Goals really poked that one in at the near post. The goalkeeper was not expecting that one, and the Shotters have been pegged back in the 3rd minute. And Girls with Goals, the team doing well.
Girls with Goals continue to score goals. The keeper just momentarily dropped the ball. This is going to be a cracking game because both teams have players who can turn up the heat very easily. There they go again. Good cover challenge. They come forward. This is dangerous here. A little too much power on the ball. Ball runs into touch. Cyrus can get it. But I anticipate that about 5 or 6 goals may be scored in this goal, Maitland.
The quality of the shot was matched with the quality of the save. The goalkeeper keeping her out. I think that was one destined for the top corner. And both teams now fighting each other tooth and nail to really make an impact in this championship game. The first ever championship game in this futsal challenge.
Well, they're marking Sarah Herbert very closely there. She went on a run, but she was dispossessed. The ball with Girls with Goals going forward. They have won it back again. Ball played down the right. Good cover challenge. And the tactical awareness of both teams are going to be very important. The first goal going to Girls with Goals. They play the ball across the area into the 4th minute of the game. 1-0 if you're now watching us for the first time for the evening. This is the final of the BFA's Futsal Girls Challenge here at the Wilde Gymnasium. It's a free, right outside the area. Chance to test keeper Marshall, who has been doing a magnificent job. But Maitland, like I said just now, I believe we're in for 4 or 5 goals.
4 or 5 goals would be great for us, the viewing public. But I'm sure for one of the teams, they will not want to be on the end of such a slaughter.
Well, here we go. This is good cover challenge. Girls with Goals lead 1-0 on the night. And once they are getting it right, 5 minutes gone. Girls with Goals 1. Futsal Shotters 0. This is the 2nd time Futsal Shotters have found themselves behind. That's a lovely turn. Good dribble again. Carrington is there. That was dribbling of the highest order, Maitland.
Indeed, and Topping Herbert looking to open up the space, open up her body and get the chance to cross that one, but she was smothered there. And timeout being called by the coach of the Shotters, Arnold Brathwaite, making sure that he can get some instructions over to his team. But I think that the team now, Girls with Goals, they have been more impressive in this first 6 or 7 minutes.
Well, for sure. They look the better team. They scored a goal for Atman. So we're Topping Herbert. She will take the free kick. Carrington is not an easy player to beat. Oh, there she is, tipping it over. Great save. Lovely.
The quality of the shot was matched with the quality of the save. The goalkeeper keeping her out. I think that was one destined for the top corner. But we play again.
While we wait for the corner, ball comes in. Carrington goes down. She misses the ball at the back post. And it's 1-0 out of nothing to Girls with Goals. Do you believe that Futsal Shotters will come back before the end of the first 15 minutes?
I certainly think that they have the firepower to do so. They just have to be composed as they were in their semi-final. I think that they will create the chances in the semi-final. The pressure was kind of off, and they played their game, their natural game, and got in the face of their opponents. I think that's what they have to do here in this championship game.
Well, yes, we wait to see what will materialize. Ball played short from the corner. They run it down the right side. Good cover challenge. Shot will come in, I believe. Good defensive cover. Ball played all the way down into the half of Girls with Goals. Pressure. Cyrus is a very dangerous player. She has scored about 13 goals. Ball runs into touch. And Futsal Shotters would have to recuperate, recover the ball, and look to build from the back. Or will she take a shot from early? 1-0 the scoreline. Futsal Shotters 0. Girls with Goals 1. She has a free. She plays it all the way back. Hesitated too long with all of her experience. Something there she don't agree with the ref, but she got to be very careful because the ref is always in charge of the game. They need to keep the composure. They're down by 1-0. Ball played all the way back. Good skill out of defense. 2 players who have plied their trade at university level and battling hard and strong for the ball. 3, 2, Girls with goals. The technical aspect of it is going to be very important. Ball played across the area, goal kick. But one of the things here in this game, Maitland, with so many experienced players on the field, it will come down to the discipline of the players.
Discipline is usually the one that determines the champions from the chumps, and I think this evening, none more so than that fact will be evident today.
Here we go, good cover challenge. There we go with Futsal. Shoulders, that's a good run. She has been fouled. Well, the ball went out of touch before she was fouled, and that's a free 2. Girls with goals. And when one looks back at the tournament, the first game I remember during the commentary, Girls with goals only had 4 players. Then the next game they were down to 4 again. But since they got the full complement, Maitland, they are full of goals, full of energy, and looking to win the top prize.
Indeed, and all it needed for them was to get the full complement of players out there, and they were able to pull off what seems now to be a great feat, even getting to the final itself and being competitive in this tournament. So kudos to them.
Well, this is when Futsal shot is at the most dangerous. On the break here, that's a good ball. Oh, Carrington is brilliant. She has been one of the outstanding goalies in this tournament, and I'm certain that she plays for the national on the 19 or on the 17. It took a brave goalkeeper to go down there. Maitland, would you have gone down?
I can't say that I would have gone down there. We went where the boots were flying, and I think that was very brave from her to keep her team in the game, because girls with goals are really coming at them.
Well, here we go now, shot from distance. That will not beat her. She is a brilliant keeper too. She is also a national player. This is goal number 1 in the making. Oh, they had it make it 1-1. I believe they will regret to miss that chance. That was as easy as Sunday night.
Very easy chance, and I'm certain that it was going to ripple the back of the net there, but unfortunately not. And in this final, it's just half chances, and chances can go so quickly. And once again, we have a slight break, but both these teams competitive to the end.
Well, that's a timeout this time, I believe. 2 Girls with goals. And the question mark is, I'm going to definitely put you on the spot. 1 female coach got the bronze medal. Will a female coach win the final? She is the one coaching girls with goals. And
competitive in this tournament, so kudos to them.
Well, this is when Futsal shot is at the most dangerous. On the break here, that's a good ball. Oh, Carrington is brilliant. She has been one of the outstanding goalies in this tournament, and I'm certain that she plays for the national on the 19 or on the 17. Is also a national player. This is goal number 1 in the making. Oh, they had it make it 1-1. I believe they will regret to miss that chance.
The winning coach be a female as well. Girls with goals have been fantastic, so I would love if the winning coach was a female, just to add to the overall look of the tournament so far. But have nothing against Coach Arnold and his brethren over there, your students, and but may the best team win.
Well, for sure, we need all of those people who has expertise and skill. They both work with Mavericks, who has a good youth program, and that is very, very important. At the moment, though, it is all about girls with goals going down the left. Good defensive cover challenge, ball runs into touch, and it will be a free. 1-0 the score line. The team who wins will be the first futsal champions of Barbados, and surely that is something you would want to remember. Futsal SHOTTAS making a substitution. How many minutes gone to be exact? 10 minutes gone. We are 5 minutes away from the end of the first half. It's not over till it's over. Here we go. They're looking for Cyrus. Good interception. They win it back. Ball comes to Carrington. She has played brilliantly in goal. Both of these keepers have done extremely well in the tournament. Ball down the right side. Both are national goalkeepers. Both of them, yes. So at the moment, shot will come in. Can she save the shot? No, she don't have to save it. It was always going wide.
Always going wide, and much to her relief. And Shea Carrington, Tamisha Marshall, these 2 goalkeepers really controlling the game for either side. And whoever just have to get the better of one of them. and you'll be good.
That's a fray again. The one thing I know that I would preach to whoever controls this tournament, the girls must be acceptable of the referee's calls. At the moment, 1-0 with 4 minutes left of the first half. Futsal SHOTTAS 0. Girls with goals 1. Futsal SHOTTAS going down the left. Can they pull it across the box? They're looking for Cyrus. Can't find out at the moment. They hold it up. They play a lovely ball. Good interception by Gibson. She weaves the web one past one man. But in the end, the ball is being played into touch. They will have to try again. Futsal SHOTTAS 0. Girls with goals 1. We wait to see what will transpire going forward. Are we about 3 minutes away from the end, Maitland?
Not yet.
3.5 minutes. Good, strong tackling. They're not taking any prisoners.
No prisoners at all. I think Toppin Herbert was just upset with the referee's call earlier, so maybe that might be some leftover rage from that call. But certainly that strong defensive and attacking play is going to benefit them.
Well, there we go again. The ball will run all the way down. Keeper plays it out. Not a good ball. She got away with it. She got away with that one. Surely, Maitland.
Indeed, and that luck is obviously going to take you through all your games. Toppin Herbert demanding the ball at every turn. That luck and that confidence is going to take you through a big championship game like this one.
Surely the team who have struck first in control at the moment. Good ball through, good cover challenge again. Very much so. Here we go on the counter-attack. If she could have gotten that ball up to Cyrus, there would have been in business because she is a prolific goal scorer. She is alone up front. She is just waiting for that chance to move and strike at Marshall. But good cover defense, solid as a rock. Very difficult at the moment to break down girls with goals. Here to go forward again. That's a good turn, but good defensive work. She brings her opponent down. They're not easy at all, Maitland. They're tackling from the side, shoulders, everything.
Not shirking any challenges, not making sure that the opponent doesn't get the better of them. And the referee spots an infringement, has to restart the play. But the girls are certainly full-blooded into the challenges, and you have to expect it at an even higher level now. I think I have 14 minutes gone so far. That's subtracting the timeouts as well. So we should be good to go.
Well, 14 minutes gone, plus time added on for stoppages. Shot will come in. Carrington again. I think it was always going wide, though, but she made sure. She must be considered as one of the best goalkeepers in the tournament, Maitland.
Indeed, and to foil a very skillful and clinical player like Toppin Herbert on many occasions would bode well for her and certainly increase the confidence.
Well, here to go down the right again. Good skills. She runs the ball in, but good defensive cover again. Ball played into touch, and it will be a corner kick. 1-0 the scoreline. Futsal SHOTTAS 0. Girls with goals, still scoring goals. They lead 1-0 on the night as we roll inside the last minute of play. Goal kick. It's going to take a brave man to predict the final outcome of this one. It's been competitive. It has been close. Not a lot of chances created. And the team who has the more possession, well, that was a dummy out of this world. Can she finish it off with a good pass? She tries a little too much. Maitland, did you see that one? She shuffled. She left her man for dead. And then it looked like if she was going to get. That's a good one. And that's a brilliant goal. That is out of the top drawer. She is one of the favorite players in the tournament. Backheel from Cyrus. Clinical finish. Maitland is right in. Maitland 1-1.
Oh, it's beautiful. That's what we come to see. And they've left their best period of play for the finale. Brilliant piece of play from the SHOTTAS, shooting their way back on level terms. And the contest has just heated up. It's 31 degrees in Barbados tonight, but we're even hotter in the gymnasium.
Hot in the gymnasium. We are close to the end of the first half. We wait to see what will transpire there. She shuffled. She left her man for dead. And then it looked like if she was going to get. That's a good one. And that's a brilliant goal. That is out of the top drawer. She is one of the favorite players at the moment. 1-1. Here we go. Shot will come in. Oh, and that's goal number 2. They always say shoot, and you never know. She has been brilliant in the tournament, and to concede a goal like that, she'll never forget that. Very, very weak goalkeeping. Cyrus is who scored the goal.
A goal out of nothing there, and that's the kind of goal you don't want to concede in the final. And just like that, the Shotters have turned this game on its head. Girls with goals with everything to do now.
Well, Marshall has been brilliant throughout the tournament, but tonight, in this final, that's the goal she would want to forget. Surely, Malin, I know you say that I have skills, but you know I told you that I expect 5 or 4 goals, and we have had 3 so far.
So far, and not all that time for the first half hasn't elapsed yet, and girls with goals coming again, but being challenged and being frustrated at every turn so far.
I believe that they need to just rally, keep their cool, reorganize and readjust, because the players have dropped their head momentarily after that second goal, and there's Cyrus looking to turn and goal. I don't think anybody has been on the floor as much as Cyrus in this whole tournament.
Cyrus, she loves a challenge, she loves to go in hard, and that's maybe why she may have ended up on the ground more so than any of the players, but she exemplifies the hard-working spirit of the Shotters, and that's why she's gotten on the end of a goal.
She was trying to conjure up some magic and play her teammate in, but it was just behind her. They still lead by 2 goals to 1. Futsal Shotters in blue up against girls with goals in white. This is going to be a very close call, but we wait and see. Ball played down the right side of the defense of, that's a foul for sure. That's a foul. The fans excite me. They jump for every call like if they're referees.
I tell you, the fans are really getting engaged in this final, this big final here. And that's what we love. We love to see the fans involved, and the players certainly want to do everything in their power to get the fans off their seats.
Now you see the tactical adjustment there, Surratt. Herbert Tobin had the ball, and she was crowded out by 2 players. They're not giving her any room because they know on any night she can destroy you. Ball played all the way back. Danger will come up to get the ball. Shot comes in. Currington watches it carefully and cleanly. 1 goal, 2. Girls with goals, but Futsal Shotters back in business as they look to close out the first half. 2-1 the scoreline, and Futsal Shotters going forward down the right. They hold it up. They play all that look like a ball to send the player through, but good cover challenge. And we see it again. Oh, lovely pass. She's going to play a 1-2 with Cyrus. Cyrus is going to shoot. I know that for sure. She don't make joke. I have seen lots of national senior football players, but they can't turn like Cyrus.
Turning on a sixpence, as they say, up north. And,
to send the player through, but good cover challenge. And we see it again. Oh, lovely pass. She's going to play a 1-2 with Cyrus. Cyrus is going to shoot. I know that for sure. She don't make joke. I have seen that. Well, they have for Tobin Herbert's a bit frustrated. She's complaining about everything. She needs to lead by example. And at the moment, her team is under pressure, under the cosh. 2-1 to Futsal Shotters. That's a poor ball. Here she goes now. She will look to shoot with that left foot early. Charrington is ready to go down early. Good ball through. This is danger. Cyrus is going straight. Oh, that's a good defensive tackle. Cyrus is back on the floor again.
Here they come again. And it was great defensive there. And nothing doing there. But just end-to-end stuff. It's so engaging and entertaining. And neither team wanted to give an inch. But still on the scoreline, it's 2-1 to the Shotters.
Well, the thing about this venue and the conditions here, you can afford to fall. Unlike Oasis, you go down, you're going to have a lot of trouble, but the tackles are coming in. It's a terrific final so far. Maitland, how many minutes to halftime? Well, we are into time added on for stoppages. Plus they had 1 or 2 breaks for timeouts. So we are very close to the end of the first 15 minutes. But it has been a very good first half. Ball played down the right, not a good pass. Ball runs into touch. 2-1 the scoreline. The music soothing and cool in the background. The fans have followed the football right here to the gymnasium. And hopefully, when it's played again, they'll be out in the numbers. Shot will come in from distant. No problems at all for Marshall this time. She will need to regain her composure in the second half, having conceded such a soft goal. Tackle comes in, block comes in again, ball free. Again, the question, the decision, that's the horn. We are right on the ball for halftime. Scoreline reveals that on the night. Good defensive cover. Carrington brilliant. Carrington brilliant again.
Carrington twice denying them. And that is the final whistle of this first half, of the pulsating first half, ending with a slender scoreline of 2-1 in favor of Futsal Shotters. The goalkeepers have been fantastic, but Shea Carrington, the standout of the two, and she may be lifting that championship trophy and getting a piece of that $5,000 pie come the end of the next set of 20 minutes, which comes after halftime. We'll be back soon for the second half.
Game. So we're topping Herbert. She will take the free kick. Carrington is not an easy player to beat. Oh, there she is, tipping it over. Great save. Lovely.
The quality of the shot was matched with the quality of the save. The goalkeeper keeping her out. I think that was one destined for the top corner. But we play again.
While we wait for the corner, ball comes in, Kitten goes down. She misses the ball at the back post. And it's 1-0 out of nothing to girls with goals.
And being competitive in this tournament. So kudos to them.
Well, this is when Futsal Shotters at the most dangerous. On the break here, that's a good ball. Oh, Carrington is brilliant. She has been one of the outstanding goalies in this tournament, and I'm certain that she plays for the national on the 19 or on the 17. Is also a national player. This is goal number 1 in the making. Oh, they had it make it 1-1. I believe they will regret to miss that chance. That was...
we should be good to go.
Well, 14 minutes gone, plus time added on for stoppages. Shot will come in. Carrington again. I think it was always going wide, though, but she made sure. She see that one? She shuffled. She left her man for dead. And then It looked like F.C.B was going to get. That's a good one. And that's a brilliant goal. That is out of the top drawer. She is one of the favorite players in the tournament. Back heel from Cyrus. Clinical finish. Maitland is writing. 1-1. Here we go. Shot will come in. Oh, and that's goal number 2. They always say shoot, and you never know. She has been brilliant in the tournament, and to concede a goal like that, she'll never forget that. Very, very weak goalkeeping. That's a ball to send the player through, but good cover challenge, and we see it again. Oh, lovely pass. She's going to play a 1-2 with Cyrus. Cyrus is going to shoot. I know that for sure. She don't make joke. I have seen lots of national senior football players, but they can't turn like Cyrus.
Turning on a sixpence, as they say.
Halftime. Scoreline reveals that on the night. Good defensive cover. Carrington brilliant. Carrington brilliant again.
Carrington twice denying them. And that is the final whistle of this first half, of the pulsating first half ending. Welcome, fans, and I'm here with Kwame Paris. He's a football connoisseur, coach, commentator, as I usually say. But this year, he was one of the assistant coaches for one of the teams of the inaugural Futsal Challenge called Exodus. Exodus. How did you guys fare in this tournament?
Well, we didn't get out of the group stage. In the last and the most critical game, we needed 1 point, and we were totally outplayed by Futsal SHOTTAS, the team currently in the finals and also leading.
So you bear any malice against Futsal SHOTTAS, or they have been great all tournament?
Well, it's about development. Happy to see a team from our group reach the finals. Well, both teams from our group reach the finals. Don't bear any malice. All fun and game, and learning experience with me as well.
You mentioned learning experience. Before we get to that, because I know there's so much that we learned from this Futsal tournament, but this Futsal tournament has been groundbreaking for me. To watch these girls perform at such a high level in a format that they're not accustomed to. So for you, what are the positives that you can take as a connoisseur, as a fan, as a coach?
Well, obviously as a coach, seeing development in players. We had the youngest player in the competition, Renisha Mon, at 11 years old. So that was a good experience for her, getting to play amongst older older players and learn from them as well. The playing surface and playing with a different ball and having to incorporate different touches showed me a revolutionary way to play the game. In terms of, we know we are accustomed to saying tiki-taka, but in a smaller environment, you can see the pace of the game intensify pretty quickly. So fitness is very key.
So in terms of the game for Barbados now, the national game in Barbados, we're trying to take football to a whole nother plateau. And with the ladies now, I think that we've done that a bit. What do we need to do to fortify the existence of futsal?
Well, we need to play the game more regularly. We can't wait to 2 weeks before a competition to assemble teams and that kind of thing. As I said, it's different because it requires a lot of soul and a lot of movement. It's a very fast-paced game. You don't get much time to rest, and because the surface and the perimeter is not that wide or not that long, so you're called into action. You can't see you playing one position. You got to be on the move all the time. So it's kind of like role play and interception and moving. So I would say you have to play the game more often, and obviously that will keep you fit.
So for this final now, we've seen 2-1 Futsal SHOTTAS and Girls with Goals. If you had to call a winner right now, who would you go for?
Difficult to call. To me, the game is playing pretty even. Just the mistake with the goalkeeper would have given Futsal the advantage. But depending on how Futsal SHOTTAS approaches the second half, because with the better or the more key players from Girls with Goals beginning to tire, so Sarah Topping Herbert and Giselle, you would need to allow them to bring the pressure to you and try to counter-attack as well. Is a tactic they can utilize. But they definitely don't need to go after the game and then therefore play so openly and leave themselves susceptible to conceding.
And finally, before we go, that prize money, $5,000. I mean, I know you must feel a way that you didn't get to the final to play for this money, but this is a good starting point for our game and having these things available for these girls.
It's great for the women who aren't accustomed to playing for that kind of money. So I hope that also there are also individual prizes, you know, most goals and MVP, that kind of thing. So I hope that is a motivating factor for the girls to see that there is something to be attained from playing football at this level.
Certainly, sir. Thank you very much. Thanks for joining us. Kwame Paris, one of the coaches for Exodus this year. And now we're still waiting on the second half to begin for these girls. It's 2-1 to the futsal SHOTTAS here at halftime. We've seen an interesting first half. Keith and I have been totally intrigued by the level of football these girls have employed this evening, and we're 20 minutes away from finding out who will be the inaugural Futsal Challenge champions in Barbados for 2019. We've just heard the horn, so I think the girls are getting ready to return. And joining me now is the General Secretary of the Barbados Football Association, just to shed a bit of light from a technical perspective on this Futsal Challenge. Good evening, sir. The Futsal Challenge, we're into the final. This is the last game now. We're 20 minutes away from finding the winner. How would you describe this development of the tournament over the last month or so?
Exciting. Exactly where we wanted. We were hoping that this tournament would kind of create this kind of build up towards the Women's League, the Women's Premier League, which is coming up. So things are looking good. So I feel good about what's happening.
And finally, before we have to rush off, I think that the tournament has yielded a great development content for Barbados football. How are you going to expand this now in the future?
Well, we intend to have this going on yearly. So this is the first of hopefully and many to come.
Great, sir. We'll see you again at the end of the game when we have the champions.
Definitely.
Yes, thank you very much. We're going to return to commentary now, Keith and I, for the calling of this second period in this championship game.
Well, we are into the first minute of the second period, the last 15 minutes, and we will have to wait and see who will produce the goods. At the moment, it seems quite obvious that the money and the bookmakers have made Futsal SHOTTAS the team. Good defensive cover, and the end. Again, they have scrambled it over the line. Some very soft goals, Maitland, for two teams who have two outstanding goalkeepers. Gibson was able to scramble it over the line.
You notice that sometimes in football you have two great goalkeepers, but the goals you score in the final are some of the softest ones, and that just goes to show the goalkeepers are just as important to keeping the great result. 2-2 on the scoreline, and it's even once again.
Here we go with Cyrus from a different angle. She is on the floor again. If she was in a boxing match, I think she will get conked out for being on the floor, Maitland.
I tell you, she's being attended to now. The referees paying a bit of attention to her, and she's ready to begin now, and we're 2-2. It's so even, and it's evenly poised.
Evenly poised, 2-2. SHOTTAS giving away that second goal, having played so well in the last 10 minutes before half time, and that is 4 goals that have been scored. The ball played down the right, ball played across, but runs into touch. Futsal SHOTTAS 2, girls with goals 2. I told Maitland I anticipate 4 or 5 goals. So far 4 have been scored, and I anticipate that one team may just get the edge should they score the third goal and make it 3-2. But a lot of time still to play, and therefore we wait and wait. Ball played across the area. One back from Gibson, looking for Toppin Herbert. This is goal number 3. Oh, let's go, Carrington. Oh my goodness, Maitland. The goal she gave away was one thing, but surely the referee has blown the whistle? I don't think that. But she couldn't get back up that quickly. No, that was a bit harsh there, Maitland.
Possibly, I think that Soraya, though, I think she messed up the chance for herself, because not trying to be Nostradamus or anything, but I kind of had a feeling that she wouldn't score because she touched the ball a bit long. Give the goalkeeper a bit of encouragement.
Well, yes, we wait to see what would happen. The shot will come in. She saves again. She saves again. She has been brilliant the whole night.
Excellent double save there, denying Topping Herbert again. And I think the duel between Topping Herbert and the goalkeeper is going to be central to the result of this game.
Well, the goalkeeper blocking again. Another chance. They can't get the ball out of the back third. This is a good pass from Cyrus. Trouble here. Shot will come in. Goal number 3, no. Lovely shot again. A lovely save. The keepers are in good form. Marshall dive to right. Turned that away. But the goalkeepers in mercurial form.
Certainly is Topping Herbert now. And I think for all that's happened here, and that's Daphne. There she is. It's 3-2 to Girls with Goals. Watson James, that is her with her second of the game. Watson James in. It's 3-2 to Girls with Goals. And I think that's about the 25th minute. We're getting there.
So you covered?
Yeah, I covered. Right. I covered.
The ball now down the left-hand side of midfield. They try to weave a web. Can they come back? They have given away some goals here in the second half. And here they go again. Girls with Goals looking for the winner. She will back heel. She's been robbed. Now this is going to be interesting. Good defense. Cyrus can't get the ball because she will be a killer instinct player. She gets a chance that she can get the right pass. She hangs on too long. She should have passed the ball already to Cyrus. And surely, Maitland, the players losing the way momentarily from Futsal SHOTTAS.
SHOTTAS losing a bit of the composure, bit of the focus that is required. They took the lead very quickly in that first half, but now it seems as though the quick pressure being applied by Girls with Goals, and that team talk obviously worked for them, is throwing off their composure a bit. And that is where you want to hurt your team. You want to make them uncomfortable and unfocused.
Well, the score remains 3-2. They will shoot from distance. The ball runs away off the legs of Gibson and runs into touch. I've determined to get our team forward. A big substitution is going to be made any minute now by Futsal SHOTTAS. They're down by 3-2. They led 2-1 at the interval. Leading ball. Looking to find Als, who is their leading scorer. Good defensive cover. And in the end, the ball runs into touch. The crowd not happy at all with that call. The fans are into this, Maitland, like rice on steamed fish or rice on chocolate.
I tell you, they're sticking to the ref, on the ref case for sure, and they're right there at the line. But we always want the fans to be involved, and certainly they are. I'm peeping over there, I'm seeing the technical director as well in the midst of it. So he's really enjoying himself as we are enjoying ourselves.
Well, that's a poor pass, and the ball runs away into the arms of Carrington. Immediately she will get Alf going, or is this Cyrus? Cyrus looking to play it through. Challenge comes in. This is a competitive final. I predicted 5 goals. It seemed that it will be more. 3-2 at the moment with Girls with Goals. One must give them credit. They've come back time and time again. Tackle comes in. This is Gibson going on a run. Good shot. Carrington collects it cleanly. She have made one mistake. The ball runs down the left. Good cover challenge. And again, Cyrus on the floor. Maitland, look. How many times has she been on the floor?
Umpteen times, I can assume. She looks like she's in a bit of pain, but I'm sure that she doesn't mind. The medics were coming so quickly, so diligently they were coming. But she seems to be okay, and she's going to fight on.
How many minutes gone in the second half? Eight minutes gone. Shot comes in, block away, charge there, next shot come in. Shot comes in again, and miss kick also. It's all happening. 7 minutes remain on the clock. Ball played down the right. Here we go. We're topping her by a lovely dribble. She can't dribble Alf in that moment though. 7 minutes left. Shot comes in, ball just going wide. But it's all happening very, very quickly. Here we go now. Girls with Goals 3. Ball down the right side, good cross, good cover challenge. Very good football, and they're working their heart out. Any predictions, Sir Maitland?
I think girls at goal certainly have the momentum right now. They're winning the ball in midfield, recycling it well, and making the chances. And I think as well for the shotters, they've lost a bit of focus, lost a bit of that final pass. I think that will be their problem over the next few minutes if they can't affect change in a positive way.
Well, one rule we have not clarified, we'll have to clarify it soon. If the score is tied at the end of the normal time, how many more minutes we'll play, but we'll get that for you in a moment. That is going to be very important. If the game is deadlocked after 30 minutes, what would happen? At the moment though, Futsal Shotters behind, they trail by 2-3. Girls with goals, scoring more goals tonight. And Maitland, 5, 6, and now 3. And 3 before. Those are lots and lots of goals. 17 goals so far in the last 4 games.
I tell you, the entertainment value is certainly not lacking, and the General Secretary just said we want to make this a yearly thing. And I agree with him wholeheartedly. We have to make this a yearly thing. The entertainment cannot be relegated to 1 year. And we take a break now during this second half. We're a little ways away from finding out who will be the inaugural champions. And it's looking poised now, girls with goals in the ascendancy.
Pedro.
I don't know how long the presentation is going to be. It's not be long, but where you is?
And the fans really getting on the referee, but they're comfortable so far.
Well, we go forward again, looking for goal number 4. That's a good ball. That's good football, but a little too hard. The intention was good, but the execution not correct.
Yeah, you could see the wheels spinning in her mind. You could see where she was planning to place her pass, but in the end, the execution let her down. But still, it's 3-2 in favor of girls with goals, and they like to see out these last few minutes comfortably.
Well, the keeper Carrington, who has done brilliantly, one mistake. Her team is behind at the moment. She's trying to get the ball forward early, but good cover challenge, and in the end, the ball runs straight into touch, and they will have to wait and try again. Girls with goals 3. Futsal Shotters, 5 minutes on Maitland's clock, plus time added on for stoppages and if they have any timeouts. Ball, oh, that's a lovely dribble. Can she find the cutting edge pass? She weaves a web inside, that's a free. This is going right down to the wire. 5 goals scored so far in this final. Are we in for goal number 6? There is a question mark again, but this must be the equalizer. If they're going to get back into this game, Maitland, they have to score this one.
Indeed, time is running out, and they have to make full advantage of this chance. A good one.
Oh, a player with brilliant technique. The pressure was there on Alf. How did she get it so high, Maitland?
I think leaning back, a bit too much power. Look at the blast that one into the net, and she ended up doing precious little with a chance.
Well, you notice that Soraya Tobin-Herbert has gone back in defense to deny them. As Cyrus get this ball, this is going to be a goal from Cyrus. Again, the 2 top players in the team just can't get it right in the moments that they need them to.
That is the problem. You're looking for certain players to perform, and they're not performing. Tobin-Herbert going in there. Someone losing both shin pads, and she's on the floor once again.
You must know this, Cyrus. She have been down on the floor. Fortunately for her, she's not been down and out. She's a battler and a warrior. We are coming to the end, Maitland. Maitland said 3.5 official minutes remain on the clock. The game has had a lot of stoppages and timeouts, but we wait to see. But one would have thought, Maitland, moments ago that our free kick would have been better and that Cyrus would have struck her shot a lot better.
I think in both occasions we were let down by the execution of both players, and they must be knowing that the score line and the time is going against them now, Futsal Shotters, if they are to cause an impact on the score line. Again, the mop broom on the court to dry up a bit of moisture on the floor, making sure no one slips. But this is the final going down, and it looks as though girls with goals could grab the inaugural championship.
Well, in 3 minutes we will know who the champions would be, but we've had a good night out. Lots of goals, good football, good cutting edge movements, and surely in the end we will be blessed with what we can consider a very good women's futsal tournament for the first time. We wait for the referee. She is at the desk checking the time. They're good to go. Carrington plays it short, finds Alf. Alf plays it down the right side. Not a good ball though. They will have to battle back. Alf intercepts. Pressure here coming. Alf reads the game very well. This is good movement. How can they get it to conjure up into an equalizer? That's a good pass. Shot will come in, charge away. Thought she would have played it back. This must be the equalizer. This must be the equalizer. Once Cyrus gets the ball in around the box, you know that it will be the equalizer. We just want to confirm how many minutes will be played. Straight penalties, 3 penalties, Maitland. 6 goals and then straight penalties if it's deadlock.
I tell you, I saw Toppy Herbert trying her best, her very much best, to get back there and to block that shot. But in the end, she was unfortunately on the end of conceding that one. But I tell you, we've not had a lack of energy, of pace, of enthusiasm at all. And maybe we may go straight to penalties.
Well, something tells me we are into something good. I don't exactly know if it's a 4th goal for a team or whether it will go to penalty kicks. If it goes down to penalties, here we go with Gibson. Good cover challenge again. Ball runs into touch, so good skills. On the line still. It's still on the line. Shot comes in. Well saved. But that was close to going out. But in the end, here we go now. Tackle will come in. Good cover challenge. They're going from end to end, Maitland, at blistering pace.
It's the final few minutes of the championship. 3-3. 6 goals apiece. 6 goals shared. 3 goals apiece. Patrina Bradford is down, needing some assistance there. Maybe she's cramping. But the physio is coming on to her aid, and the girls with goals are much annoyed that they have to take a break in transmission here. But I tell you, the winner of this game will have certainly deserved it. So much football going on, so much action on the pitch. It's breathtaking.
Well, you can't ask for better. Goals win matches. Defense wins the titles. So if it comes down to the goalkeepers who have been brilliant in the normal game, it will be decided by the goalkeepers. We wait to see. 3-3 the scoreline. 2 minutes left, Maitland. 2 minutes left. Remember, most of these girls are using the fiber product and the whole wheat product from Purity. And if you continue in that vein, surely you can't go wrong. Purity is the one. Fiber brand, whole wheat brand. The brand here, 3-3, that's a free. She's pushing in the back. And surely this will be devastating if a team should score with only a minute of normal play remaining. One of the persons in this tournament. Now, this is a question mark. The players must learn. Once the decision is given, Maitland, leave it alone. This is going to be a goal, I believe. We wait to see. No problem. Good save again by the keeper.
You must keep your focus. You must keep your discipline. You must keep your shape as well and your perseverance, and then you will get the appropriate result for your performance in the final. But I tell you, girls just need to focus for these last few minutes because it is do or die time.
On the night, both goalkeepers have been brilliant. I must compliment the physio. She has done a fantastic job throughout the tournament. And like I said earlier, when you make your breakfast in the morning, do as the girls are doing. Go with the fiber and the whole wheat specials from Purity. At the moment, here we go with probably the last chance for either team. As she gets the ball to Cyrus, this is the winner. She will score. Good goalkeeping again. These keepers, Maitland, take your glass off. They have been brilliant.
The defense has been brilliant. The defense has been tenacious to a fault. And the goalkeeping as well to back it up. And I tell you, it's more than do or die time now. It's really the end.
Marshall and Carrington have been outstanding in the normal game. What would happen if it's deadlock and it goes down to penalty kicks? You never know. But Marshall have just made 2 very heroic saves and kept their team in. Here we come with the referees to mop it all down. Looking at the 2 teams with the persons who will take the penalty kicks. That is going to be very, very interesting. But it will come down to the goalkeepers also. How brilliant they will be, we can only assume that based on what they've done throughout the tournament and tonight, they will be brilliant also.
Indeed, and we about to restart here, and it's looking very feisty coming on to the end. Nice pass in the midfield, intercepted by the Shotters. Here they come now, looking to go on the left. The turn, looking inside. Daphne Watson-James with the interception. And that one runs out of play. And here they come now, the Shotters. Time is almost elapsed. Turn in the midfield. 2 against 1. Here's Watson-James moving forward, loses possession again. Girls with goals, 3. Futsal Shotters, 3. Strains of reggae music in the background here at the gymnasium. And we have yet to be any closer to finding out who will be the winner. Ball touched inside. It's intercepted by the Shotters. Here they come again. Ball played forward. It's Toppin Herbert. Looks to pass 1. Gets past 1. Gets past 2. She's been challenged here. She's still on the floor. Girls with goals. Looking to pass this one. Here she is. Toppin Herbert. Plays the ball inside. It's an easy finish. Girls with goals. Maybe have struck the winner. It's 4 goals to 3. Toppin Herbert with the assist. Oh my goodness, Keith.
Well, that is the end. I can't see Futsal Shotters coming back. Can't see them coming back unless they perform a miracle. Again, that was clinical finishing from Gibson. That is timeout. And that's the end of the game. That's the end of the final. Girls with goals, Maitland, winning an emphatic final by 4 goals to 3. I will leave you to wrap it all up as I say goodnight to the fans.
Well, Keith, it's the climax of the inaugural Futsal Challenge. Girls with goals, G.W.G, producing the goods and producing the quality football to win it at the death. 4 goals to 3, 7 goals in the final. We've been treated to 7th heaven. It's been beautiful. We hope to see you again next year. And we hope to see much more futsal action. Thank you for joining us. It's been brilliant. We hope to speak to the winning coach, Kerry Trotman, soon. And we hope that this is not the last time we see brilliant action like this. Oh, it's fantastic. It is absolutely superb what we have witnessed here this evening. Getting ready. Getting ready for the interviews. The winning captain, the winning team, the winning coach. They've coaxed the winning performance out of their peers. And it's absolutely superb. I am joined by the winning captain. The winning captain is about to come into the root zone, come into the zone. So I'm standing here live and direct with the winning captain of Girls with Goals and as well the winning coach. First, I want to speak to the captain, Soraya Toppin Herbert. I'll make it quick because I know she wants to get out of these clothes, but she has been superb for the entire tournament. So what do you think of the final and your team's performance?
I think it was kind of the same way that we played the whole tournament. You know, we fought it out. As they kind of just went over the scores, the first 2 games we got hammered, and then we came back and we won. So, you know, we're a team that can fight, and we're a team that we know how we play as a team. And I think the final wasn't how as beautiful as we would play, say, the game before, but, you know, at the end we still stuck in there and we got the goal. So
I saw you looking a bit frustrated as well in certain parts of the game, that you really wanted to take it out on your teammates. You look very frustrated, but I saw you as well telling the girls to calm down. Let's take it easy. So how was your role as captain, and how do you see it helping you to develop as a footballer yourself?
Yeah, I don't think it was as much wanting to get out my teammates. It was probably more on the refs. But for me, coming into the game before, going into the last game, we needed to score. It was always about having fun, and that was what we reiterated before both games today. So with the passion, it becomes a little bit more heated by the end of the day. It's still about fun, and I think one of the key things too is about the development. And I think our team especially, we really developed over the tournament. We had some girls that, they weren't as confident coming in, but they came in today, they played both games, and they really helped us out. We needed the numbers, and they were there for us, so I appreciate that.
So finally, how does it feel to be the first champions, the first defending champions? How does it feel deep down inside?
And it feels great, to be honest, especially the way that the tournament started. It looked like, we were really just going to, play the games and be done. So to have the start that we had and to finish today how we finished, it feels really great. And I'm just really happy for the girls on the team because we played as a team, and it's a team win.
Congrats.
Thank you.
I go into your coach here, Kerry Trotman. She's a well-decorated coach. She's been here, done that. She's been all around the block when it comes to football, and now she's the first winning coach of the Futsal Challenge. Kerry, first of all, congratulations.
Thank you very much.
Thank you for being the coach of this great team. How was the tournament for you from start to finish?
We started off really frustrating, not being able to field numbers. Some players, I guess because of the delays, they kind of lost the momentum that they had for the excitement of the new competition. So I had to rally around and get some girls to come out, and I actually had to go and find some other players that didn't sign up to come and make up my team. They weren't necessarily, as Sarah alluded to, some of the stronger players, but as the game went on and as they playing, to say more games, you get the experience, and that's exactly what happened. And as you see, 2 of our final goals came from one of the youth players, Daphne James, Washington James, right? Came from one of the youngest players, so that was really good. I felt really good to see that happen. That everybody was looking for Sarah to score, and not even the one that ended up scoring. It was Sarah and Joelle and Daphne, and everybody had a piece to play in the prior competition, prior to the final finale. So I was really happy with what they did. And as Sarah said, our thing was, let's go out there, have fun. It's teamwork. Don't matter what happened. Once we give it all, we can't feel bad. Once we put our effort out there, that's what exactly happened. I had to say to the girls just now, because we fight from the beginning, we had a fight at the end. We don't want it easy. I don't know, but it was good. It's a bittersweet feeling to just, as I said, from how we start to now, really, really good feeling.
So you think your team also exemplifies the development that we're looking to see in the game? You have young players, you have senior players, so this kind of development that we're expecting to see?
We need to have that mesh between the youth and the seniors so that they feel confident to take over, and if the seniors can go out and know that the competition is well taken care of by the youth. So yes, definitely want to see that going forward.
So if you were in charge now, what would be next for futsal for women in Barbados?
We could introduce it on a club level. I think the 5-a-side is actually good. I think we could probably even look at having maybe a 7 or 8-a-side, and then progress to 11-a-side. So it's like beginning the year, we get a 5-a-side, you get that feel, you move on to greater numbers. It also helps the players to understand the movement of the ball, that little thing before you expand to the big game. That's why we start with under 9s, they play 7-a-side, 11s, 9-a-side, 13s, we go on to the big game. So it's a gradual thing, and we got to do it. We got to get it in the girls' game and have it consistently. That's the only way we could get better.
And certainly this futsal has been a great advert for women's football, so you expect more new players to come in and join teams?
Yes, please, definitely. If you're watching this game and you're not enthused and energized about coming and learning football or even futsal, I don't know. I myself was like, shh, I want to sign up. You could ask. I say I want to be a player coach. I want to get involved. It was that so exhilarating. Really wanted to get involved. But my role as a coach, encourage the girls, give them guidance, and they go out there and do the hard work.
And you've done the best you can do. Congratulations. We'll see you again very soon. Yeah, thanks a lot. So we've heard from the winning coach, the winning captain, the winning players. They're absolutely ecstatic. And now we're going to head over to the trophy presentation momentarily.
Game. So we're topping Herbert. She will take the free kick. Carrington is not an easy player to beat. Oh, there she is, tipping it over. Great save. Lovely.
The quality of the shot was matched with the quality of the save. The goalkeeper keeping her out. I think that was one destined for the top corner. But we play again.
While we wait for the corner, ball comes in. Carrington goes down. She misses the ball at the back post. And it's 1-0 out of nothing. to girls with goals.
And being competitive in this tournament. So kudos to them.
Well, this is when Futsal shot is at the most dangerous. On the break here, that's a good ball. Oh, Carrington is brilliant. She has been one of the outstanding goalies in this tournament, and I'm certain that she plays for the national.
Vanquished finalists, Futsal SHOTTAS. Chanel, first of all, commiserations. Sorry about the final going down at such a late stage, such a narrow scoreline. But overall, this tournament, for you and your team, how did it go for you?
I feel like the girls who played on my team, it was an extraordinary team. We played our best. We put our best foot forward. We execute all the instructions that our coaches would have, alluded to us. And then, just unfortunate with the scoreline at the end, the last minute in a nutshell.
But the SHOTTAS, I like the style of play that you employed. A very patient, composed style of play. This is something that you've been working on in training, I assume.
I assume too.
Sometimes the natural quality of the team comes out on it.
What happened in this case, because it was, to me, it was a short notice in terms of the timing of the tournament. Then it got pushed back, and then we got other commitments and stuff like that. So to me, it was just a bless that we had quality players and we just gel as a team, and it brought us straight to the finals.
So you think now that we've seen this futsal challenge, how successful it has been, you think more girls will want to come to play football in Barbados, whether futsal or 11v11?
Absolutely, absolutely. I hope that the coverage and all of the social media outreach would actually impact the girls in some sort of way, because we're trying to get away from the violence and stuff like that. So I'm hoping, based on everything that would have took place today, that it would have reached some of the girls, and then the numbers and stuff would increase in the years to come.
Great. Chanel, thanks very much. Our condolences for the final, but hope that next year when we have futsal, you'll be back. Thank you very much. Thank you very much. I'll join now by Arnold Brathwaite. He is the vanquished coach. Sir, commiserations for the final, first of all.
Thanks, no problem.
And this tournament has been a revelation for us, a breath of fresh air for all of us who love football in Barbados. And for you, what is your opinion of the tournament?
It was a very good tournament. Could just get better. You understand? It was good. To me, I enjoyed it every moment. Even because I lose tonight, it don't make me feel sad or anything, but I'm glad for the girls, and it could just get better.
And this is a tournament now we're looking to develop the game in Barbados. So you think that it has done its job in developing female football in Barbados?
Yes, just, we just got to stick to it. Don't just finish after 1 year. Just like be a continuous thing, and we will prevail and develop. I'm looking to work with some more younger people to help develop them, so no problem.
So what improvements can we make to the local game, to the local female game, to get more girls out like this and get more tournaments like this? What improvements can we make?
Well, first you got to get the girls out to train, right? You got to find the younger girls. We got to tap into the primary schools and some more the secondary school girls, and do like a junior tournament rather than letting all the girls play as a female tournament. Do a junior tournament. We got a lot of developed.
Separate age groups.
Yeah, because you got the younger girls being frightened to play against the older girls. So, you gradually bring them out. Even if it's a 14, 15 tournament, you do it and then you will see the difference.
Thank you, sir. We wish you much better next year. Thank you. So now we're headed over to the presentation, and it's just about underway.
Stay on white.
S3.
Stay white.
And Pedro McLean.
Kim, move the microphone for me. I farsighted dog, hurt in my head. And to talk, I gotta press the button, so. Just tell me again, closer. Oh, like a tripod.
Okay, thanks, referees.
I can see tripod behind you.
So we move on to the individual awards presented by the technical director, Mr. Ahmed Mohammed. The Golden Glove Award goes to Kamala Burke. And a check for $1,000. Up next, we got most goals. Let's give everybody goals back. Goals from the tournament. We move on to the MVP of the tournament. And this award was chosen by the media guys. The MVP of the tournament goes to Soraya Thomas. Thank you, Mohammed. So let's call Italian Wiggins from the Barbados Olympic Association. And she will present the Fair Play Award. That award goes to Pride of Lioness Bowlers. Pride of Lioness Bowlers. Anyone? Somebody ready to come in? Hurt yourself. All right. Thank you, Italia. To present the third place and the second place award, the Vice President of the Barbados Football Association, Captain Al Walker. In third place, females 10 ball. In second place, if you can come up individually for your awards, the Futsal SHOTTAS. also get $1,500. Second place will receive individual trophies and $2,000 individual medal.
Game. So we're topping Herbert. She will take the free kick. Carrington is not an easy player to beat. Oh, there she is, tipping it over. Great save. Lovely.
The quality of the shot was matched with the quality of the save. The goalkeeper keeping her out. I think that was one destined for the top corner. But we play again.
While we wait for the corner, ball comes in. Carrington goes down. She misses the ball at the back post. And it's 1-0 out of nothing to girls with goals.
And being competitive in this tournament. So kudos to them.
Well, this is when Futsal shot is at the most dangerous. On the break here, that's a good ball. Oh, Carrington is brilliant. She has been one of the outstanding goalies in this tournament, and I'm certain that she plays for the national on the 19 or on the 17. Is also a national player. This is goal number 1 in the making. Oh, that would make it 1-1. I believe they will regret to miss that chance. That was...
we should be good to go.
Well, 14 minutes gone, plus time added on for stoppages. Shot will come in. Carrington again. I think it was always going wide, though, but she made sure. You see that one? She shuffled. She left her man for dead. And then it looked like if she was going to get. That's a good one. And that's a brilliant goal. That is out of the top drawer. She is one of the favorite players in the tournament. Backheel from Cyrus. Clinical finish. Maitland is writing. 1-1. Here we go. Shot will come in. Oh, and that's goal number 2. They always say shoot, and you never know. She has been brilliant in the tournament, and to concede a goal like that, she'll never forget that. Very, very weak goalkeeping. That's a ball to send the player through, but good cover challenge. And we see it again. Oh, lovely pass. She's going to play a 1-2 with Cyrus. Cyrus is going to shoot. I know that for sure. She don't make joke. I have seen lots of national senior football players, but they can't turn like Cyrus.
Turning on a sixpence, as they say.
Half-time. Scoreline reveals that on the night. Good defensive cover. Carrington brilliant. Carrington brilliant again.
Carrington twice denying them. And that is the final whistle of this first half, of the pulsating first half ending.
Futsal. SHOTTAS the team. Good defensive cover. And the end. Again, they have scrambled it over the line. Some very soft goals, Maitland, for two teams who have two outstanding goalkeepers. Gibson was able to scramble it over the line.
You notice that sometimes in football you have two great goalkeepers, but the goals you score in the final.
The area. One back from Gibson, looking for Toppin Herbert. This is goal number 3. Oh, let's go, Carrington. Carrington. Oh my goodness, Maitland. Well, yes, we wait to see what would happen. The shot will come in. She saves again. She saves again. She has been brilliant the whole night.
To the result of this game.
Well, the goalkeeper blocking again. Another chance. They can't get the ball out of the back third. This is a good pass from Cyrus. Trouble here. Shot will come in. Goal number 3. No. Lovely shot again. A lovely save. The keepers are in good form. Marshall dive to right. Turned that away by the goalkeeper. By the goalkeepers in mercurial form.
Certainly is stopping Herbert now, and I think for all that's happened here, and that's Daphne. There she is. It's 3-2 to girls with goals. Watson James, that is her with her second. And they have to make full advantage of this chance. A good one.
Oh, a player with brilliant technique. The pressure was there on Alf. How did she get to conjure up into an equalizer? That's a good pass. Shot will come in, charge away. Thought she would have played it back. This must be the equalizer. This must be the equalizer. Once Cyrus gets the ball in around the box, you know that it will be the equalizer. We just want to confirm how many minutes. This is going to be a goal, I believe. We wait to see. No problem. Good save again by the keeper.
You must keep your focus. You must keep your discipline. He gets past 1, he gets past 2. She's been challenged here. She's still on the floor. Girls with goals. Looking to pass this one. Here she is. Toppin Herbert. Plays the ball inside. It's an easy finish. Girls with goals. Maybe have struck the winner. It's 4 goals to 3. Toppin Herbert with the assist.
When the some Johnny Walker, drinking some fire water. When the some Johnny Walker, drinking some fire water. With a punch in 3-0 when the some Johnny Walker. Pick up our drinkers in at this place right now. I got all of that yellow wine while I'm drinking some fire water. Energy got me feeling so high.